Hello, everyone. My name's Kiri. I'm from Digicore in Melbourne, and what I'm going to do is run through our Telematics Guru platform, which is where you will log in to see all your assets and vehicle trackers and so on. The focus really today is about the live view feature. I'm going to show you where everything lives so you have a good idea of how to use it. I also wanted to just mention that we do have on our website a blog which goes through a lot more information about how to run the real-time asset tracking and live view feature with TG, and you can read that in your own time. So just jumping back to where we are, the first thing I want to mention is that it does use Google Maps licensing, so you do get a really familiar view. You can toggle between that and the satellite. We're going to keep it to map today, keep it nice and simple. Now, what I have here is a collection of our assets, and that is shown in a menu just on the right-hand side called Tracked Assets. If you like to be organized and sort of put things into their own spots, which I think is a really good thing to do, you can allocate them into, say, an asset tracker type, personnel tracker type, vehicle type, etc. So if I just click on that, I can see the three vehicles that are allocated to that. Same with the assets, and it's really nice and easy. This can also be used if you are, let's say, in the mining sector or construction. You might have a combination of light vehicles, medium or heavy, and same like plant equipment and so on. So you can just organize that quite easily. The next bit I want to run through is the just the toggle views at the top of that, which is the clustered view, which really just does what it says, clusters the assets into one sort of area. Then you've got the business names, which pops up, which is really nice and easy. The live traffic view, of course, if you're using that feature and functionality, you've got drivers everywhere. That's a really good one. The click to zoom to all assets is something that goes straight out, and so you can see everything at once. Then if you click on the last one, which is the geofences, you can see all the geofence areas that have been marked and created. So there's some up in the Australian capital area up here, Australian Capital Territory, sorry. And then we've got some in Sandringham, some in the North Caulfield area, and makes it really easy at a glance to see everything. I've also created points of interest. Points of interest are sort of imaginary at this stage, but they could be local offices, a partner that you work with, distribution hubs, whatever you like. And if you do have sort of drivers everywhere or vehicles everywhere, and you need things collected or moved around, you can zoom in on one particular asset and say, okay, cool, what's the closest point of interest? And it will go to hub one. Same with one up here as well. You can go up to this, just right click on that. Sorry, just click on that, and then closest POI will be hub 5. I can then direct the driver in destination dispatch to do that, and I'll show you how that works in another video. Point of interest is really easy to create. You literally just, whilst you're on there, you just right click. You could zoom right into, say, Inkerman Road here, and just right click and say create point of interest. And then you name it, and it appears there. You can rename it and delete it at any point that you like as well. Just showing through to one of the assets that we've got here, I do have a quick summary of the status, its health, the details, the history, which shows me straight away where the most recent trips have been. It's nice and easy, and you can toggle between business and private here. Then going back, you've got these two icons. The one at the top is a share asset link, which is really straightforward. You can just do that either as a link or via email, and that shares that feature shares it to outside your organization between 1 hour and 2 weeks. And that could be useful for projects that you're working on. And the other one is a set and movement alert. So that's it from me today. If you have any questions, please email support@digicore.com.au. Thank you for watching.